Taming the English verbs, gerunds versus infinitives. Hello, language learners. Today, we're going to unravel an interesting topic in English grammar: verbs followed by gerunds or infinitives. We'll explore what gerunds and infinitives are, how they function in a sentence, and understand their key differences. So, let's dive right in. Gerunds are words that look like verbs but act like nouns in a sentence. How do they look? They're verbs ending with ing. For example, in the sentence, I enjoy reading books. Reading is a gerund. It comes after the verb enjoy and serves as the object of the verb. Next, let's talk about infinitives. Infinitives are the to form of the verb. That's right. It's the base form of the verb with to added in front of it, such as to read, to write, or to play. In the sentence, I want to read a book, to read is an infinitive. It comes after the verb want and gives more information about what the subject wants to do. Some verbs in English are typically followed by gerunds. These include enjoy, dislike, avoid, and many others. When these verbs are used in a sentence, they are usually followed by a gerund. For instance, I avoid watching horror movies. Here, watching is a gerund that comes after the verb avoid. On the other hand, some verbs are usually followed by infinitives. Verbs like want, hope, choose, and others fall into this category. For example, in the sentence, she hopes to win the competition, to win is an infinitive that follows the verb hopes. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. Some verbs can be followed by either a gerund or an infinitive without any change in meaning. For example, I love to play basketball, and I love playing basketball. Both mean the same thing. However, there are also verbs that can be followed by a gerund or an infinitive, but with a change in meaning. Take stop, for example. I stopped to eat means I stopped what I was doing in order to eat, whereas I stopped eating means I quit the action of eating. Wow, you've made it to the end. That was quite a journey, wasn't it? Remember, mastering gerunds and infinitives requires practice, so make sure you try to use them in your conversations and writing. Hopefully, this video shed some light on the subject for you, and made the topic of verbs followed by gerunds or infinitives a bit less daunting. Until next time, keep practicing, and happy learning.